Hey everybody, it's David Matsumoto from Humintell. I wanted to thank everybody for the tremendous response that we have received about our last two videos. One was on the introduction to what is body language, and the other one was about whether you can tell the difference between fake and genuine emotions. And one of the things that I had talked about in the body language video was the difference between validated and non-validated indicators. And some of you had asked for us to go and discuss that a little bit more, so I thought I'd do that today. Validated indicators are those indicators that have been tested in research and found to reliably differentiate truth tellers from liars across studies, investigators, and laboratories. And they have also been vetted in the field. Non-validated indicators are those indicators or behaviors that have been tested in laboratory studies but have not been found to reliably differentiate truth tellers from liars. We also think about what are called unvalidated indicators. These are behaviors that have not even been tested yet. And in our research and in our training work, we always focus on validated indicators. Again, validated in science and vetted in the field, because we believe that these are the most important ones interviewers and investigators and anybody who's reading people should be focused on. So now let's move to our attention to the other video, the fake versus genuine emotions. And I saw everybody's great responses, and for the most part, everybody was correct in differentiating which video or which person was telling the truth and which one was lying. But it's really interesting to take a look at what behaviors people were focusing on to make that kind of determination. We actually tallied the various behaviors that people had mentioned, and one of the most frequent behaviors that people had mentioned were the shifty eyes, or what we call gaze aversion, where a person does not look one straight in the eye when answering the question. Well, actually, gaze aversion is a behavior that has been tested many times in laboratory studies to determine whether it reliably differentiates truth tellers and liars. And as of a few years ago, of the 25 studies that I knew at that time that tested that hypothesis, 24 of those studies did not find evidence to support that hypothesis. And we, in our research, have never found that also. So to tell you the truth, gaze aversion as an indicator of lying is more of a myth than a reality. And in fact, there has been studies by other people that have shown that that myth is believed by many people around the world. So it kind of makes sense that people kind of think that that's true, but in reality, that's not a validated indicator, nor has it been vetted in the field. If you take a look at those two videos, yeah, one was more of it has the shifty eyes in addition to the other indicators, while the other one did not. But in reality, there are many people who also tell the truth and not necessarily look other people in the eye or have shifty eyes when they're doing so. And so when you look across people at that one particular indicator or behavior, you find that really that indicator does not really differentiate truth tellers from liars. Now, it does indicate a certain type of mental state, and we leave that kind of information for our training, but it's not indicative of truth telling and lying, and that's what I wanted to mention here. So it's not a reliable or a validated indicator of truth telling versus lying. Now, one of the things that we do here at Humintell that we're very, very proud of is that we focus solely on the validated indicators. Again, validated in science, vetted in the field, because we believe these are the most important ones to train others in. And that's why we do the research, and we know the research not only of our findings, but we also know the findings of all the other researchers in the field. And we have a really good idea of what's been validated in science, and then when we train people, we get the feedback of what's been vetted in the field. So we're going to leave this video by introducing you to some other videos of people who are actually telling the truth, but also not looking one in the eye or shifting away in their gaze. And just take a look at how that happens there as well. Remember, some of these people, or most of these people that you're about to see, are telling the truth.
Hey, y'all. My name is J.J. Johnson. I'm the father of Asia Johnson. And I'm here to make a plea to everyone who's listening and every parent who's out there, so that I need my little girl back. She's missing. I love her dearly, and she needs her medication. Please, Lester, if you're listening, or anyone out there who knows where she is, please return her. Take her to a safe spot. I'll come and get her as soon as she's picked up with no questions asked.
Safe, or put her somewhere safe. Her and the baby, just feed the baby. She's only 3 weeks old. So just find a way. You won't be in trouble, and just drop her off. She has a beautiful family.
And now I got a question for you after you take a look at those videos. Try to, if you have a moment, chime in and let us know what other behaviors do you think have been validated or not in science and in the field. And maybe we can talk a little bit more about validated versus non-validated or unvalidated indicators with regard to truth-telling and lying. Hey, we really hope that you like these videos and all the other things that we try to produce out there. If you like the video, remember to click on the like button down there. Feel free to share it with others, and make sure that you sign up for our YouTube channel. I'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.